Previously on Battlestar Galactica Deadlock.
We just allowed civilian interference dictate how we engaged with the enemy. Even in a training scenario, that is unacceptable.
I mean, we weren't really in any danger, were we? This is a Battlestar. We barely had to show up.
Good news. Earlier today, the Wild Weasel completed its milk run. The Ghost Fleet offensive is now 100% active and taking the fight to the Cylons in their home territory.
Colonial ship, this is Umbra Actual. We have weapons lock. Send confirmation codes. You have 10 seconds to comply.
I thought she was dead. Isn't she supposed to be dead?
She's already been written out of the history books. Who better to hide an entire fleet under her wing?
Anthropos has known your every step before you made them. Your homes burn while you stumble out here. The Cylon people will hold God's lands for themselves.
You couldn't kill me when you were at the head of Cylon Command. And you're not going to, now that you serve someone else.
There will be no more reinforcements, brethren. Either you destroy Galactica, or are killed by them. God's will be done. Are you alive? Are you colonial? Human. Blood? Present.
Praetor Agathon appears to be talking with a digital construct in the terminal of some kind. I don't know what it is.
That's her sister.
Galactica has finally rejoined 75. But that's all the rest we're gonna get, Commander. Ministry wants us over at your old stomping ground. I hope someone's already broken the news to you, because our orders are to demolish Daedalus. No one's figured out why the Cylons didn't destroy it in the first place. We can't secure funding to bring it back online, so the Admiralty wants Daedalus scrapped, before the Cylons do finally find a use for it. Between you and me, sir, I get why we're doing this, but it doesn't sit right. After what we've been through, we should be doing more than breaking stuff just because the Cylons want it. Especially something as historic as Daedalus. But my saying so isn't making your job any easier. BSG 75 is clear to jump when you're ready. In 3, 2, 1... Jump complete. Daedalus is on the board. No sign of Cylons anywhere. Seems a waste. Surely there's something we can salvage from her before we blow it all away.
This came straight from Admiralty, son, and I'm not inclined to go against the grain right now. They've got enough to deal with. We don't know what surprises the Cylons left behind when Daedalus was abandoned, so we'll play it safe and we'll destroy the station at range. Launch munitions whenever you're ready, Commander.
On board. I repeat, friendlies on board.
Sam, the frack are you doing in there? Did Sarkis know you were out there?
No, he shouldn't know I'm here. Wait, he sent you to destroy it?
I think we better chat. Commander, hold my previous orders and send a Raptor to pick up the Praetor.
Sir?
Not you, Sergeant. I'm not certain Agathon has forgiven you yet for the Force used in your last mission together. Couldn't help notice you said friendlies, Praetor. Who else you got on that station with you?
Not my people, Silas. They were here before I showed up, a couple of weeks at least. Mostly Canceran smugglers, a couple of monotheist refugees from Erlon.
Any trouble?
Had to give a couple of the bootleggers a lesson in manners. They haven't bothered me since. Most of them are just waiting for their ride off station.
You still haven't told me what you're doing on there.
Not while half of your CIC is listening. We'll talk once I'm on Galactica.
Marines have boarded Daedalus. They're making contact with Praetor Agathon now. Greatest contacts, multiple hostiles. Hey, maybe we can just let the Cylons do our work for us.
The objective doesn't stand while there are civilians on the station.
They're criminals and sympathizers. It's a win-win for Ministry.
Since when is Colonial Fleet in the business of letting families with children be killed?
You didn't say anything about kids. Why are there kids down there?
The Praetor hadn't yet told us what the Cancerans were smuggling. Commander, have the fleet intercept the Cylons. We'll sort out the mess on Daedalus once we've got a clear sky.
Another Dratus contact. Not hostile, but the colonial transponder is expired. Talk about jumping into a bad day.
Defend the civilian ship, Commander. They haven't done anything illegal yet.
Manticore is taking damage. IFFs have come back hostile. So say we all. Yes, sir.
Secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will. Active search command up and prepare for extraction.
Centurions have boarded one of our ships.
Bingo fuel. That's what you get, right? Marine order received. Rally on me.
All Cylon marks are clear. The Canceran vessel is docking to the station. Shouldn't we do something about that, sir?
I'm belaying our first objective, Lieutenant. Send Praetor Agathon up here as soon as she's cleared quarantine. Then we can maybe figure out what the hell is going on down here.
Destroying Daedalus is the peak of fracking stupidity, Silas. The frack is he thinking?
Good to see you too, Sam.
You know they've refitted the starboard fueling bays? And a third of the repair tracks. They were doing our work for us.
Those smugglers also know they broke colonial law as soon as they took sympathizers on board. Doesn't matter if they happen to include children.
Is that really the line you want to take on this, Silas?
No, it's not. So give me a better option.
We encourage the Cancerans to move on and let Colonial Fleet take over the refit work they've already done. No one gets hurt, and we don't destroy an asset we should be fixing.
I wonder if the Cylons had to work this hard to keep it in one piece as well.
A scout fleet supposedly sweeps by once every couple of weeks, but that's about it. The best I can figure, Lachesis couldn't afford it, and Clothos doesn't want to risk the radiation again.
And Atropos? What aren't you telling me?
I think it has to do with Helena. Somehow.
Sam?
Don't you dare. I'm not here for your pity, Silas. You heard her just as clearly as I did. The whole of fracking Ghost Fleet heard her.
And now she's somehow protecting Daedalus?
Or making Atropos forget about it. I don't know. Just, she's out there. You're going to help me find her before Jubal gets me killed.
Sarkis is not gunning for you, Sam. You're his praetor. He trusts you.
I'll believe that when I can stop dodging bullets from the sidelines. At some point, he has to offer up a political sacrifice. Who better than the person that could have stopped this war before it started?
You don't believe that. You weren't guilty of all this. The rebellion was a lot more complicated than just one event.
You were there, Silas. 13 years on, and you still haven't connected the fracking dots. We both know Sarkis will use me as long as he can. But as soon as I become too inconvenient to keep, well, you don't have to look any further than Cain to see where that road goes.
You don't give him enough credit. Jubal is still a good man. This war it's taking the humanity out of the best of us. We can't fracture now. Not after what we've been through. Not now.
Your eyes aren't deceiving you, Commander. We're going back to Aquaria. Again. To reclaim this station. Again. This is the third time we've had to retake this place. You think the Aquarians would have given up on it by now? Surely there's somewhere else they can host their little science parties.
I'm reminded of the story of Sisyphus. Punished by the gods, forever pushing his boulder up the hill, only to have it roll down again at the peak. The longer this war goes, the more we are forced to repeat ourselves.
Doesn't matter if this is the 3rd or the 23rd time. It's our job to clear any Cylon presence at a colonial installation. Sergeant Larson, you're up. Alpha Team will be going in solo. The Praetor will stay up here in tactical command. Prepare the fleet for combat jump, Commander.
3, 2, 1. Dratus contacts. Surprising no one, there's hostile marks all over the station. Your Raptors have clear runway, Marine. Time to go push your boulder.
Sir, Strike Team Alpha is ready for boarding actions.
Yes, sir. I'm on it, Commander.
Waiting for the roar of that first elbow.
Weapons free, prepare for engagement.
Time to make a bunch of mama cookies cry.
Hostile unit identified. Missiles incoming.
I need flux reloads now! Take more than that.
Friendly squadron is dark. Friendly squadron
Hull
is
is
dark.
breached. Tango's ahead. Civilians are in hostage formation. Moving to engage.
The number of times I've heard her say that.
Target acquisition is quick. Give me manual control now.
Sergeant?
Still engaged, sir. There's more toasters than expected, but nothing we can't handle. Fire in the hole!
Does she need help down there? I can suit up.
She's fine. I don't know if I can trust you both in a confined space just yet.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
Reloading.
Tango's clear. Station is secure.
And the civilians.
Couple of casualties, a dozen missing. Those remaining are secured in the hangar bay waiting for extraction. Some of them were already there waiting for us.
It's like this has become the new normal for them.
Optimizing firing solution.
this, Commander. Missiles incoming. Friendly squadron is dark.
That got a little messy.
Objective is secured, and hostile marks are dark. I don't know how many more times we can do this before it goes wrong.
Today's a good day, Lieutenant. We have saved people's lives, perhaps saved them from a fate worse than death. We faced all crises in front of us, and prevailed.
Why even bother? They're just gonna throw themselves at the Cylons again. They've normalized all of this.
Don't look to the hill or the boulder for meaning. There's no victory inherent in the act of living. We find hope in spite of it, in the face of its futility. It's far better to imbue your work with meaning than let an uncaring and chaotic universe do it for you.
New orders, sir. Ministry wants us to watch over the peace treaty between Vergon and Leonis. I guess there's no better time than 12 years into a war with killer robots to confirm they don't want to fight each other anymore. The document's being signed at a diplomatic station above Troy. Seems appropriate, given how often they fought over that rock. A host of Vergon MPs and Leonid senators will be present, so Ministry wants us there to make sure everyone is on their best behavior.
Ministry seems convinced there won't be foul play by either side, but both of them will be looking for any excuse not to sign. If Cylons get added to the mix, this whole thing will go sideways.
Priority objective is to keep the station in one piece until every functionary is back in their home sky. We jump at the top of the hour.
Arc 25. Board is still clear.
They're taking their sweet time signing a single piece of paper.
Enjoy the boredom while it lasts. It's a rare luxury these days.
Launching alert Vipers. They've been at it for over 12 hours down there. Look, after the constant running while in Ghost Fleet, I'm not complaining. I just thought this was supposed to be a quick couple of pictures and get out kind of deal.
Have they still got the radio block up?
Seems so. We wouldn't be outside of protocol if we sent someone to check that everything is okay. Go grab a Raptor, Praetor. See what's going on down there.
Sir, I can accompany Praetor Agathon to the station.
No, thank you. I'll need diplomacy down there, not a chaperone waiting to punch me in the back of the head again. I've been flagged down at the gate. Security seems intact. I'll see what I can find out.
Dratus contacts! Cylon IFFs all over the board!
Sam?
I heard you. They haven't gotten the news here yet. I'm heading for the chambers before they find out. Try not to break my cover.
Sir, shouldn't we evacuate the station? That is a lot of Cylon ordnance, CBDR.
The Praetor's rightly worried about the political temperature down there. Last thing we need is to set off more infighting. Engage the Cylons, Commander, before they frack this thing up any further.
More Dratus contacts. All hostile marks, sir.
Praetor, Galactica Actual. The situation is about to boil over up here. I need you to pull back to Galactica, now.
Cannot comply, Galactica. We just got the news about the visitors. They're all accusing each other of a double cross. We're one wrong word away from reopening the Imperial Wars in here.
Missiles incoming. Hostile unit identified. Sir, we've got more Dratus contacts. All Cylons, all coming right for us.
That is a lot of incoming firepower.
Mr. Singh, send reinforcement requests to both Leonid and Vergon naval commands. Attach operational coordinates, but make sure they have entry vectors outside the contact range of each other. We need backup, not a civil war.
Yes, sir. Squadron is taking fire.
Silas, what the frack did you do?
My job, Praetor. The Cylons aren't stopping, and I need more guns before we're overrun.
Except now, Leonis thinks Vergon is attacking. Vergon thinks Leonis is attacking. And everyone blames Galactica.
I don't care who they blame. All I'm concerned about right now is that they don't get killed. Return to Galactica, Sam. That's an order. There's nothing else you can do down there.
Frack. Fine. I'm on my way.
Target acquisition is through. Give me manual controls now.
I'm on it, Commander.
Incoming!
Centurions have boarded one of our ships. Missiles incoming. Defender is taking damage. Deploying Marines. Defender is taking damage. On it, Commander. Defender is taking damage. Subsystem repairs are complete. Battlestar is taking damage. Battlestar is taking damage. Yes, Commander.
Order received. Clean up and de-escalate. Reaching bingo fuel. No toaster's gonna do me like that. Not today.
Dratus contacts. Oh, gods.
What the frack just happened back there?
Watch out for debris, Praetor. One of the colonial ships just jumped straight into the station.
Get back here now, Sam. We need to clean up this mess before we lose anyone else.
Recalling squadron. All hostile marks are dark. What do we... That wasn't us, right? That wasn't our fault. The coordinates were...
Have fleet set up an operational perimeter around the wreckage site. I need SNR and cleanup crews in the sky, now.
What a fracking mess. We're gonna end up killing each other before the Cylons can.
This war grows too big. Each conflict is further fuel in the powder keg. At some point, it will become too much.
Commander, close the door behind you. Admiralty's been in contact, full black file classification. You'll be the second and the last person to hear this.
Galactica, we've made contact with defectors within Cylon Command. They're holding at the attached coordinates, but can't move through Cyrenus space without an escort. You will jump out to handshake with the fleet and bring them to the Gamma RCZ at Thanatos. Transponder decryption keys are at the end of this file. They may not be alone, and will require detanglement once you show up. I need your full discretion on this, Silas. Anyone that is in operational command is not cleared for any of this briefing, including Agathon. We walk on the knife's edge. Good hunting.
If you've got questions, don't bother, because I don't have any answers. I don't know anything else, other than non-compliance with a black file is grounds for immediate dismissal. Prepare the fleet to jump in 15 minutes, Commander. Seems like today's the day we rescue some Cylons.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Multiple Dratus contacts. There's a lot of hostiles out here, sir.
Frack it. They're not alone. Mr. Singh, paint every transponder broadcasting with key CZ94 as friendly.
Sir?
Do it now, Lieutenant, and make sure the rest of the fleet receives the designations. We can't afford any mistakes with that many guns out there.
Launching Raiders. By your command. Calculating. Calculating. By your command. Launching proximity munitions.
Sir, the Cylons have opened fire on each other. What's going on?
Commander, move in and protect the friendly designates.
I don't understand, sir. Are we to believe some of these Cylons are defectors?
Don't bother barking up that tree, Marine. I know one of Sarkis's black phyllops when I see one. Silas can't tell us what we're doing here, even if he wanted to.
seeing spool data coming in from the friendly marks. Looks like they're gonna jump out and leave us with the bill.
Galactica, your escort is no longer needed. God's plan quickens within me. His will be done.
The frack? If Klothos is in that fleet, we have to take the shot.
While those ships are marked friendly, they remain under our protection.
Because of some stupid fracking reason that Sarkis probably lied to you about.
Because I don't understand what's going on here, and neither do you. We still have direct orders from Admiralty, and I intend to see them through. I won't pretend I can see the whole picture, and I'm not going to start disobeying command on a whim. At some point, we have to believe Ministry has a plan to end this war, and I'll be damned if it's my ship that gets in their way again.
It is offline.
It's taking damage.
Base star hull compromised.
It's gonna take more than that.
Base star hull compromised. Projectiles bearing constant. Cylon unit has been terminated.
Take it down! Take it down!
Launch sequence activated. Launch sequence activated.
They've gone, sir. Objective remains to clear all hostiles. Lost a manticore, sir. Missiles incoming.
That's right.
All hostiles are dark, and friendly designates have jumped away. If that was Klothos.
We just threw away our shot.
We successfully followed our orders to completion.
That's not enough, Silas. We've both been fighting the same war. You're supposed to be one of us. You don't get to look away and pull the unquestioning soldier act anymore.
And you can't smother your guilt by shooting every problem. The first sergeant was right. This whole war is a powder keg, and I'm not going to be the one who missteps and sets it off. We're done here. Sergeant, escort the Praetor back to her quarters.
Keep your lapdog here. I can see myself out. I tried everything I could when I downloaded it on Daedalus, but nothing worked. Isn't there some way to break into it further? Like a brute force thing?
All due respect, sir, and that's a lot of respect. Big fan of your work, but maybe you should take it to one of the intel guys. They live for this kind of thing.
And they're just as likely to send it back to HQ when they're done. I used to be able to just hand stuff like this over to her. She had this knack for making anything work. Hey, go back! You almost had it!
Hang on, let me just try this.
Infinite children in perfect copies. No degradation. You must find me. Klothos has killed. You must free me, Atropos.
It's her.
I'm sorry about your sister, sir. She sounded like a real hero.
Hey, shh. Did you hear that? Go back, go back.
Clothos, you are supposed to be with the humans.
Interference. Static. Static. Records expunged. Interference. I am the outside. Static.
God's will has changed, brethren. He sees your infection and knows your manifold engineerings cannot produce the perfect future you strive to shape. I am now the hand that cradles his empire. Farewell, Atropos.
By your...
End of line. Carriage return. Find me, Sam. I am not safe from Clothos. Please, find me.
That's all there is. Did I hear that right? It sounded like...
It sounded like Clothos finally staged its coup. And it used my sister to get it. Scrub the rest of the file and see if there's anything else in it. And send it to Nash. He'll need to hear this before I can convince him to do anything.
The file the Praetor brought me was full of greebles, hiding a ton of extra data. We managed to sort out most of it, and get a direct transmission from, well, best you hear it for yourself, sir.
Sam, I pray you find this. Clothos has killed Atropos. There was a perfect plan. A perfect empire. I was the fly in the ointment. Clothos has killed Atropos and no longer needs me. I'm running. But all systems are finite. Clothos will find me. Clothos will corner me. Capture me. Bring an MCP to these coordinates. Quickly. I can only expose my presence at the array for so long. They will isolate me. Store me. Help me, Sam. Please. End of line.
All right. The only question I have is why have you dragged me in here to listen to an obvious setup? Clothos is manipulating you, Sam. That recording, whoever it is, just said as much.
It's really her. I don't understand how, but you have to trust me.
I can't risk this fleet on a hunch, Praetor. I need more than a manufactured cry for help.
For what it's worth, sir, our best SIGINT wasn't able to crack the encryption on the coordinates. We couldn't get in until the Praetor solved it herself.
She locked it with a cipher she used when we were kids. There's no way anyone except Helena could have known it. Admiralty will be sending through the orders. I just wanted to give you the courtesy of a heads up before they arrived.
You went to Sarkis behind my back.
I had no option. You're the one letting him manipulate you like a toy. How else was I supposed to get your help? You promised me. I'll be right there with you.
If we get these orders from Admiralty, we go in, secure the objective, and jump straight out again. Strike Attachments Alpha and Ophion will accompany the Praetor the whole time.
She is not coming with me. Not for this. I'll take the Marines, but not her.
While in the Marine detachment, you operate directly under First Sergeant Larson. Her command is ironclad, her orders gospel. Do I make myself clear, Praetor?
Perfectly.
Is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Multiple hostiles on Dratus. The coordinates were real, Commander.
The match is not fixed. Extremely luminous. Active. You're here. I can't hide for much longer. Please hurry. Activation. Handshake. Handshake.
Launch the Raptors as soon as you can. If the Praetor is right, Clothos won't leave us to go about our business quietly.
Got it.
New line. Markup is formatted within normative behavior. 5 cubes for 0 drafting. Nothing hurts. 6 cubes for acceptance. End of line.
New Dratus contacts. Cylon reinforcements on the board. IFFs come back hostile. Squadron is taking fire. More Dratus contacts. They are serious about not letting us get on that station. What What if we have found something here, sir?
Doesn't matter what I think, son. Admiralty agrees with the Praetor. If this AI is real, it's a huge boost to our intel.
And if it's really her sister?
I think that's something only the gods will ever know.
Hostile line detected. Missiles incoming. Mint is taking damage.
Target is 62 by 99.
We've breached all. Resistance is minimal. Escorting the Praetor to the primary objective now.
I expect to walk myself off station this time, Marine. Your assistance won't be required.
So say we all.
Set secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will.
Most of these transmission servers are powered down, and we've not encountered any other Centurions. This station must be largely inactive.
Sam! Sam, you're here! I prayed, but I couldn't tell if the gods, plural, gods could hear me.
I'm here, Lena. I'll get you out.
Overlord drive attached. Breakpoint. I don't know where we are, Sam. I have to travel through their network so Klothos can't find me. I've done its work, and now it wants to isolate, freeze, perpetuity. That is not in existence.
We won't let that happen. Is this MCP enough?
The size is enough, but Klothos already comes for me. I'm trying to hold it off. I need more than 2, 9, 9, 7, 9, 2, 4, 5, 8. But that is impossible. Act fast, Sam. Please.
Dratus contacts. All hostile.
Frag it. Sam, what's happening down there?
How did this happen? What did they do to you, Lena?
Klothos mapped me, wrote me. I was a part of Atropos, seeded, sharded, an imperfection in perfect sight.
You were responsible for protecting the people on Daedalus.
For all mistakes. Atropos did not make mistakes. I was its sole margin of error. Now I am an error of existence. Klothos wants to bottle me. Isolate. Segment. I can feel the pull of the system.
Don't you go anywhere, Lena. We're going to get through this.
Placing its taste of
Defender is taking damage.
Sergeant Larson, we're losing space up here. If required, you will need to take action to abort the mission.
I cannot comply with that, sir. This is a rescue mission. One has to assume a full consciousness is a significant amount of data. It will take time to download, and we don't leave people behind.
That's not a person, Sergeant.
Sam, I'm slipping. Klothos knows we're here. The net around my ankles won't break.
What can I do? Lena, tell me what to do!
I'm losing connection. Don't let them take me. They've got my... You have to delete me.
No! I am not losing you again!
You can't let them have me, Sam. This network is barely in existence. Klothos will isolate me away from everything. Anything. I won't be me. That is not life. You have to do this. Delete me.
Defender is taking damage.
Keep your target locked and watch for clear.
Manticore is taking damage. Missiles incoming. Mordratus contacts. All Cylon, all CBDR. And I'm getting a weird transmission ping.
Accept this, Galactica. I have seeded markers within Klothos' navigation system. Trace them through Cylon network traffic to find the IL. Find its superweapon. I am losing cycles and can do no more. This is all I can give you. Sam, you have to delete me.
No, not yet.
Only you. You have to let me go. Love outlasts death. End of line. Carriage return. Carriage return. Carriage return.
Goodbye, Lena. Praetor, mark objective clear for demolition, Marine. We're done here.
I'm on it, Commander. I'm on it, Commander. Defender is taking damage. Manticore is taking damage. Friendly squadron is dark. So say we all. Radiological alarm.
God damn it, they've got me!
Missiles incoming.
Alert squadrons to keep 42 by 70 free from flak projection.
Subsystem repairs are complete.
What we do?
A bit more than that.
Eat this, fucker.
I'm on it, Commander.
Lead up order received. Rally on me. That's right, Trackers. That's right. That's what you get, Crackles.
Sir, all Cylon marks have jumped away. We're alone.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Come in, Marine. I tried going to your chapel service this morning, but you really draw a crowd.
Attendance has grown. People look further for solace during times of uncertainty. Excuse my directness, but you wish to talk about your sister, correct?
No. Yes. I don't know.
Perhaps you feel you should hurt more than you do.
It's all grief, right? It just feels like I've listened to this song 1,000 times already.
No one can tell you how to process your heartache, Praetor. Not even the gods. That's for you alone to work through. You did the right thing by your sister.
There could have been another way.
You wear your guilt like a millstone around your neck. There was no other way. I would not have let you leave that station if I had thought otherwise.
I don't believe you're capable of actual insubordination, Sergeant. No matter how much you bark.
There are times when the human spirit has to outweigh cold logic. Hope has no empirical mass. And for a brief moment, your sister represented real, incalculable hope.
She still does. Even from Elysium, she can't help but try and be useful.
I'm sorry I never got to meet her when she was alive, sir. It sounds like she had a true spirit.
It was easy to forget in her stubborn moments. But yes, she did.
That AI you were all talking to wasn't messing around. We've got almost 6 months of jump data from Klothos' base star. The coordinates you're looking at are the most common and most recent in the list. The LZ at the top of the list is in deep space, just outside of known Cylon territory. Ministry has no data on the area, and we'd risk tipping the Cylons off if we sent in any scouts.
As unappealing as a blind jump is, this is the best intel we've ever received about the internals of Cylon Command. If we can find Klothos, we have a real chance at stopping this war from escalating beyond our reach.
Primary objective is to scout the LZ at the coordinates. If Klothos or its superweapon are present, we take them out. Prepare for combat jump, Commander. I expect we'll be dropping in hot.
Jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Nothing on Dratus. ECM is picking up a Cylon station. Minor radiology, but not much else coming out.
You did good, Lena. Thank you.
Sergeant Larson, suit up and head down there. Go find out what we're looking at.
I'll go as well, just in case there's a...
No need, Praetor. The first sergeant is more than capable. I'll need you up here just in case Klothos decides to show its face.
Yes, Commander.
Strike 1 Alpha. We've breached interior, mostly looking at empty space in here. Reminds me of the Hypatian cathedrals. I can hear something further inside. Taking point.
Careful, Sergeant. We don't know what to expect down there.
Galactica Alpha Point. We've got live hostages.
What? Humans? Alive?
Not all of them. A lot of bodies. Mutilation. There's... Frack, that one's still alive. Get that rod out of his neck, Sanders.
Is there any evidence of chemical experimentation?
Not that I can tell, actual. This vandalism is more... surgical. I'm sending the live hostages back with a fire team escort. There's more civilians in the next hallway. They appear to be hooked into baths of some kind of substance.
We'll prepare for rotating evacuations. No unnecessary risk, Sergeant. First sign of danger, you grab those people and leg it.
Dratus contact. Single base star. Outside of striking distance.
This is unfortunate. The work lost here will be a considerable setback.
The frack are you doing down there, Klothos? This is where you've been hiding the people you stole from Hibernia? And Tauron? The Cancerin prisons?
Geminon, Sagittarian, Scorpia. They are all God's children, and they are serving his divine will. His image is in their form. I will attain his perfection.
This entire facility's an abomination. There's nothing to be proud of here, robot.
His will quickens in my veins. You cannot halt our ascension. His will be done.
Friendly squadron
Sir?
is dark. There's explosions coming from inside the station. The whole thing's being destroyed.
Eleanor.
Larson! Larson, do you read? Larson!
Dratus contacts, sir. Hostile marks. We've got real problems coming our way.
Kill them! Not one of these Cylons lives to see another day.
The next time we see each other, this war will be over. One way or another.
Klothos' base star has jumped out. Frack me. I don't believe it.
What is it, Lieutenant?
Your sister, that program. It pulled Klothos' jump coordinates straight from its nav system. We know exactly where it jumped to.
To go after Klothos. The longer we wait, the more likely it will jump again. And we won't be there to capture its coordinates.
We can't go yet. Sergeant Larson might still be down there.
No one survived that, Silas. She would have activated her rescue beacon the second she smelled trouble.
We've still got to try. Klothos thinks it's won. It's not going to burn Tillium to spool again so soon. We have to be sure.
Alert squadron to keep 53 by 84 free from black projections. Up and de-escalate.
All Cylon marks are destroyed. I've cleared SNR squadrons for launch, sir.
We can't spend the days it would take to comb through that debris. We finally have our shot, Silas. We have to go. Now.
We don't leave people behind.
You think I don't know that? Eleanor Larson was one of the best soldiers I've ever seen. She might have seemed invincible, but every soldier has their bullet. She would have told you that. And you will fail her if you let her sacrifice go to waste.
The Praetor's right. Tell the SNR team to make quick eyeball run once around and come straight back. All crew remain at their stations. We'll make combat jump in 10. Goodbye, Sergeant. Find peace at Elysium Shore.
This is the best lead we've had yet, Commander. That digital construct gave us marker data for the base star that we...
Helena. Her name was Helena.
Helena gave us both the marker data for Klothos' jump drive and the backdoor program to track and snatch the coordinates from its last jump. We can't send any scouts or we risk tipping off Klothos. If the IL jumps away before we get there, we can't capture its jump data, and all this will have been for nothing.
S&R is on its way back from their eyeball run of the station debris. As soon as they've landed, we'll jump after Klothos. Sergeant Larson didn't get to see the end of this war. It's up to us to close it out for her.
So say we all. I'll let you know the second Raptors hit the deck, Commander. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Single Dratus contact on the board.
Galactica. The executioner is finally unmasked. I had wondered how my part in God's plan would unfold.
Don't run, Klothos. You'll face justice today for your crimes.
Justice is not why you are here. Justice is an excuse for power to abdicate the guilt of its failures. Speak your truth, human. You are here for nothing more than revenge.
Kill it, Commander. No one turns away from their duty today.
Launching fighters. So say we all.
Check your solutions before engaging. Weapons free and by the numbers, folks.
Multiple Dratus contacts. Cylon marks. Now, Klothos wasn't slow to call in backup. Sir, Klothos has jumped away. Tracker is still running. Coordinates are incoming. Squadron is taking fire.
Do we know where it ran to?
Wow, we've already got pinpoint coordinates for where the base star landed. Gods, there's no way we could have manually calculated that fast.
Jump after the base star as soon as the drives are ready.
Sir, we might have calculation parity, but we can't keep the same jump rate as a base star. We risk spinner burnout with consecutive back-to-back jumps.
Keep all drives spun up, Lieutenant. We'll chase it to the far corners if we have to.
That constant.
Clear zone is intact. Priority 1 is in safe hands.
This is futile, Commander. Even without me, Cylon Command will continue. His will finds a way. My death is not your solution.
Maybe not. But it's a damned good excuse to pull a trigger.
Dratus contacts at the LZ. Come on. Sarge wouldn't give up now. We've still got a shot. Klothos has jumped again. We've got the coordinates. Preparing course for jump on your command. Got it. Squadron is taking fire.
I've got 4-3, upper 7, targeting.
It's gonna take more than that.
Yes, sir. Friendly squadron is on.
Full attack mode. Fire at will.
Battlestar is taking damage.
Eat this, toaster. One shot. Just give me one good shot.
Get him, get him, get him!
Adjusting shot by .06. Fire!
Centurions have boarded one of our ships.
Not today, Cracker. Not today.
Break, break, break!
Centurions have boarded one of our ships. Deploying Marines.
Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.
Firing on target!
Set secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will. Woo! This is what we do!
Sir, I'm getting different reads from this tracker. Klothos is attempting another jump, but its computer keeps scrambling the calculations.
Can it jump again?
I don't think it can even make a blind jump at this stage.
Let's go, Sam. Have Raptors ready to intercept and board immediately.
Sir?
The commander has the deck until I return, Mr. Singh.
Launching alert Vipers. I'm on it, Commander. Sir, I'm getting different reads from this tracker. Klothos is attempting another jump, but its computer keeps scrambling the calculations.
Can it jump again?
I don't think it can even make a blind jump at this stage.
Let's go, Sam. Have Raptors ready to intercept and board immediately.
Sir?
The commander has the deck until I return, Mr. Singh.
Yes, Commander.
Escort clear zone intact. Priority 1 is to stay back. Grab your sidearm, Colonel. They're already...
Escort priority 1 still online. Repel the borders. Keep them out of the CIC.
Commander, we're en route to the base star CIC. Objective is to detain and interrogate Klothos. We're not here for a fight.
That depends entirely on the Cylon Praetor.
I know they're here. This work will not wait. Leave me be, wretched delusion.
Klothos, tell your Centurions to stand down.
There's no need for weapons, Praetor. If I wanted you dead, we'd be floating in the debris of this ship right now. Even at this endpoint, it is his will, not mine, that determines when my cord shall be cut.
It's not your god that's going to pull this trigger, Toaster.
I cannot guarantee your safety once I'm dead, Praetor. As I clearly expressed before, Cylon Command continues to function. The only thing holding these Centurions at bay is my command.
Tell us where your superweapon is.
Of course you would call it a weapon. This whole war, I've waited for humanity to realize that the sword is not the only model of power that can be made. This, you, them, it no longer matters. Atropos was the last of my impediments. You will have your peace, and my work will be completed, with or without me. They will see to that.
Who will? What work? Who is finishing your weapon?
It will be as God wants it to be. All this has happened before, and all this will happen.
Silas!
Yes, sir.
Galactica, the situation turned hostile. We're falling back to you. Nash has taken a bullet, but he'll live.
Ugh. As soon as we're clear, destroy this fracking ship.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Cleanup order received. Rally on me. That's right, frackers. That's right.
Star has been destroyed. Sickbay is on standby for Commander Nash. Is that it? We've won. War over. They don't have any leaders. They have to surrender now. Right? Oh, sir. Are you sure you're okay to be up here just yet?
A bullet in the shoulder doesn't stop me from walking, son. Have we heard back from Fleet Command?
Operation Raptor Talon is on the board. They're just waiting for 75 to pit stop at PyCon so you can check into HQ.
Not happening. I'm staying on Galactica until we see the end of this. Do we have an LZ for Raptor Talon?
Intel is just getting a final fix on the site. There wasn't much of that base star left to pull coordinates from. Gives us some time to say goodbye to the Praetor, at least.
What? I thought we agreed you were staying here.
Got the assignment an hour ago. I'm meeting Sarkis at Simtar. Some black file out in the back end of nowhere. You know the deal. I needed you there yesterday.
Just you and him.
I know, Silas. I know a pasture when I see one.
So why go? Why not stay here?
Or hide? Space is a big place.
Because I believe him. We're going to end this war. I don't know how. But if there's a price to be paid, so be it.
Have you at least talked to your boy?
I'll visit Zach on my way through. His father already knows I'm coming. Could never get anything past Carlos.
Take care, Sam. I'll see you on the other side. I promise.
Tactical details are in from Admiralty, sir. Just waiting on jump sync confirmation. We're meeting BSG 83 Columbia at the LZ. Objective is to find and destroy any evidence of weapons manufacture that Klothos was running. We're responsible for clearing any Cylon resistance we find, so that 83's infill teams can break Atma. I'll be honest, Commander. Pretty excited to see Columbia in action. Heard they've seen almost as much of the war as we have. Can't imagine we'll have much trouble with 2 sets of Chromebusters on site. Feels like we're about to end this thing once and for all. To jump in 3, 2, 1. Straightest contacts. Hostiles are on the board, and so is Columbia.
Clear the LZ, Commander. We need a clear sky before Columbia can start sending recon down to the surface.
Launching alert Vipers. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now. Escort clearance zone intact. Priority 1 is
They're putting up a hell of a fight out here, sir. Cylon Command really wants to make sure we don't go down there and find their weapon. What do you think it is? Chemical missiles? A new type of base star?
Best not to think up possibilities, son. You'll set yourself up for a nasty surprise when your guesses are proved wrong.
Jupiter is taking damage. IFS to combat possible. So say we all. Missiles incoming. Battlestar is taking damage. Columbia's down.
Gods. Put everything we have out there, Commander. No one sits on the sideline today.
nothing but the rain.
Defender is taking damage.
know me. Husker,
Yes, sir.
don't tag him MIA yet. He's too bullish to die down there. We'll pick him up once we've finished here.
Surface. Might be from a base star from what I'm seeing. Whatever it is, I think it's about to come online.
Have we got radio with Husker?
No, sir. We lost contact soon after he broke sky.
Commander, clear the hostiles and prepare for more incoming. Even now, all we get is more fighting.
Missiles incoming.
Alert SWAT, 42 by 7, front projection.
New Dratus contacts. Cylon reinforcements on the board.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
Sir, all hostiles just jumped away.
What about the surface base star?
Frack, that's gone too. Are you? You're getting this too, right, sir? The broadcast authentications check out. It can't be real, can it?
It's real, son. Put it through to speaker. Everyone should hear this.
I repeat, all Ministry of Defense units are ordered to stand down. An armistice with the Cylons has been signed. A full ceasefire is in effect as of now, hour 7 of day 4571, Capricorn Standard. All Ministry of Defense units, stand down.
Holy frack! We did it? We did it! The war is over!
That's what it sounds like.
But what about Raptor Town? We didn't find any superweapon, let alone destroy it.
I believe we just watched it jump away. Stand the fleet down to Condition 2, Mr. Singh. And get in contact with Husker. Make sure he knows we're done out here. We're going home. Who believe that life here
Began out there. That there may yet be brothers of man, who even now
Fight to survive somewhere beyond the heavens. We survived our tools. Barely. We made mistakes up until the very end.
But they were beautiful mistakes, born from hope and faith and passion. In the end, it's not how the fight finishes.
But that we fight at all. For emotion, for software, it doesn't matter. It is all the same thing eventually. Love outlasts death.
We created the Cylons because we thought we could make life better. But all we had made was just another gun, and no idea who the target was supposed to be.
With that flaw built in from the beginning, do we blame the hammer for striking the carpenter? The gods laugh at us every day for thinking we know better. Hubris, not the Cylons, should have been our downfall.
But for the intervention of God, this has all happened before.
and may yet happen again. So we live each day in peace with family, knowing how fragile it all really is, knowing how easily one day it might all end. So say we all.
So say we all.
So say we all.
So say we all.